Yo, what's going on? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S. And today I'm playing Stoneshard, a game that I had on my wish list for way too long. And I probably should have just pulled the trigger and started playing it a while ago, but I just started playing it the past couple weeks, and I'm starting to realize that this is probably one of the best RPGs I think I've ever played. It's very difficult and has a lot of depth, a lot of good depth. Not like bottomless pit depth, deep, but like just good, surface level depth on skills, NPC interaction, just the gameplay interaction, combat, things like that. It's a really, really great game. So this video is just kind of going to be talking about. It's just kind of like talking about the game. So there's a lot of videos out about it, and I really want to do Let's Plays and stuff. So I don't know if anybody's interested in that. Just let me know in the comment section below. The video I want to make is just more talking about the game. So I know there's a lot out there, so I'm probably going to keep it somewhat brief and just play for a little bit and just kind of talk about the game, and then hopefully some people will get down in the comment section and talk about the game with me. Pretty much that kind of an idea. But the game, I think, has been out since 2020. And I think it's gone through a lot of versions. I didn't know about the game when it came out. I wasn't actually gaming that much at the time in 2020, so I could be even wrong about the date. I just think it's around the early 2020 area. But as you can see, it's still beta, still early access, and the version is 08012. So it's gone through some revisions for sure. Now, the game is a turn-based fantasy RPG, and it's amazing. So let's just jump in and play, and we'll just cover a few things and then just jump into a quest and just kind of go with it. So I'm going to load up my game. I have an exit save because I just jumped in there just to reacclimate myself to see where I'm at. So yeah, let's just jump right in, and we'll just talk about some of the game. And kind of like one of the first things that I noticed when I started playing the game was this is the visual style at first, and then the audio choices and stuff like that. But there's definitely good enough sound effects and good music to kind of like keep you in. It's not very wonky, or there isn't really a lack of at any point from what I've noticed. And people feel alive. Like you can see, this person's sweeping, this dude's cleaning his mug. There's a guy down here who's actually kind of like related to your storyline, but we won't really get into that. We'll just talk about the game. The character I chose is Derwin, who's basically kind of like a ranger or like a woodsy dude. I'm using a two-handed axe and a bow and arrow. I think the bow and arrow is a really, really good choice. I think melee combat is super difficult, super unforgiving, and you really don't want to be in melee combat with one person, let alone a group of people. So, and you'll see when we get into the combat, like kind of what I'm talking about, but you definitely don't want to be in melee combat because you can die like just really fast from anybody. So, and the big thing that makes it unforgiving is the only way to save your game is to sleep in the beds. So basically sleeping at the tavern, or I think I gotta get a bedroll because I want to try sleeping out in the environment and see if that helps. So basically some of the stuff up here is I got a vigor going on, which is good. I have optimistic right now, and I do have some light thirst, so I'm going to take a drink of this water. You can see your thirst and general health information under the health? Yeah, under the health tab, under character. You have hunger, thirst, intoxication, pain, fatigue, immunity, moral, and sanity. These are mental things, and if you let these things go, your guy will become upset and you get afflicted in negative ways. And so you really just don't want to do that. Biggest thing is you just want to keep hunger and thirst up. You want to keep these things down under 25%. Or as you can see, they say upon reaching 25, 50, 75, it produces a negative effect. So there are also some traits, like this is a trait that I start with the character. This is kind of my background story. I'm a human. And yeah, just general stats in here. General stats. Coming over here to like the inventory. What's nice is like anything you take off or put on will generally be reflected by the player model here, which is something you always like to see. Nice auto sort button too. And you have 2 loadouts. Like I said, I have an axe and a bow and arrow. Nice thing is, pretty much everybody in this game you can buy and sell to. So I noticed these people at the inn will buy the alcohol. Oh, she ran out of money. Will buy the alcohol for higher than most everybody else. So I'm just going to sell this stuff that I found on my last quest. I am going to keep this bottle here because it just had the best stats, I think, to reduce pain. And without, like it basically, the only problem is it makes you drunk and can have a thirst change. But that's not that much. The other ones are, well, they're the same, I guess. But you don't get as much as a boost, like the pain takeaway and moral. And like that's what you're really looking for, I think, if you want to drink this stuff, is you're looking to take away the pain. And this doesn't do it fast enough. So that being said, I got some items and stuff I want to go out and sell. And maybe talk to some people. Maybe we can find like some side quests or something. I do know this guy has a side quest. So you can buy and sell from even the drunk outside of the tavern. He doesn't have very much money to play with, but that's fine. Ed, do you have any work for me? Listen, I have a task. Do you think I like what my life has come to? I lost everything. I'm haunted. Brandy. Bottle, a cup, a sip, bring it to me. Alright, I can do that. Basically, this dude wants a bottle of brandy. I paraphrase a little bit, but I don't think, I don't think that conversation was too exhilarating. So not only can the majority of people you can buy and sell, but you can also teach something. So, like, this guy can teach me a lesson in shields for 250 crowns. I changed my mind. If he's teaching me something in shields, he's probably going to teach me one of these. He's going to unlock one of these skills for me to use. The character that I chose started off having knowledge of axes, daggers, two-handed axes, ranged weapons, pretty much bows and arrows. There are crossbows, but I haven't used one yet. Shields and staffs. So I wouldn't mind like trying out a one-handed axe and a shield maybe, and like just seeing how that goes, because like I said, melee combat is basically awful. So this girl is just a peasant. Let's see if she has anything. She's basically just gonna talk about the war. Nothing super interesting. There are some people that will like give you. Let's see. Have you heard anything interesting? This guy's also talking about the war. Every now and then you'll talk to somebody and you'll say, hey, have you heard anything interesting? And they will say yes. They will tell you about trolls or something or other. This is the town carpenter. So I'm going to sell the town carpenter my nails because I know he'll buy nails for more than other people will. He will buy the spool of thread for 31, but I'm pretty confident the tailor will pay me more. So we're going to ask him if what goods are you looking for? He's looking for carpenter needs. Okay. How about a chat? He's also talking about, heard anything interesting? Nah, he's also talking about the war. Most people just talk about the war in this area. It's pretty blah. It is nice though to be able to talk to people and like see what they're looking for. Have you heard anything interesting? Don't even try to convince me to craft you a custom item. Why do you mercenaries think I have nothing better to do? I have orders from the local lords. The war will break out soon and we need to equip both the army and guards. I simply don't have the luxury, I'll gladly sell you my surplus. Okay. Thanks, bud. I'm going to sell him the spool, and if you notice, like, the spool sells for 40 here. So just proof, I'm going to sell him my armor that I started with. In my opinion, I think the leather armor is just better. Because it doesn't, I don't get like a negative fumble chance. I don't get negative skill energy, and I get better protection, better bleed resistance, and a better dodge. So even though Derwin's vest is unique to him, it's not that unique in general. What I do want to do is repair this. I don't know how much that actually repaired for, but or how much it actually cost. But, you know, that's fine. Let's see. Does he have anything? This is a lot better. It costs 230 gold. Town gloves. Blacksmith mins. Worn cloak. Okay. So not much. But it is, so yeah, I want to talk to these guys. Come here. Come here, guy. Oh, you're a wise guy, huh? Dude, I want to talk to you. I know one of these guards has a mission. I'll go this way. Oh, and then he stops. How about a chat? Beware of death stingers. Nowadays, there's just too many of them. Throw a stone and you hit a hive. We've managed to burn down a couple, but there's still one left standing. Those vile critters may be small, but they sting like hell, and a whole swarm of them start chasing you. You are not long for this world. So he told me about a rumor of a death stinger hive. So let's see. So that's the death stinger hive. Sounds like poisonous bees. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super interested in that. I am, but I think it would potentially kill me. Let's collect some water here. And then I want to I know this guy, so I actually just rescued this guy. He says, "Bob, mercenary." I just rescued him in the other mission I did before this. Let me give you a piece of advice. Stick with me, and you'll be rolling in gold in no time. What did he sell you? Whatever he could find. Okay. So, what can I do around here to earn some coin? Ah, I see. You're an enterprising soul. Well, if you find the answer to the question, make sure you let me know. There aren't many opportunities to spend money in Osbrook, and even less to earn them. Might be a contract or two, Aldor or Aldor. So I've already got something from him. Let's see if he has anything to chat. One of the guards told me about an entire outlaw game they decimated some time ago. Looked like the scumbags set up their raid camp a good distance from the main roads. Should be empty now, but for now. Oh, so a desolate camp. Maybe I'll go to the desolate camp. Show me your wares. So this guy has this bedroll. Allows you to set up a sleeping spot that you can be used to save. So I think I want this. I like this sword too. He has some amulets. I might take this amethyst pendant. It says plus 10% experience gained. Yeah, this is way better. Let's buy this. We can just sell him this back. Well, not sell him back. How much is this? 150? I'll just buy one. I wish I could like rotate. I know I could make one, but so it says the sleeping spot expires after 1 day or immediately after being used. Using a bedroll is dangerous in dangerous cases. Can't be placed inside a dungeon. These things should be a lot well, I wonder if there's a way to like expand your inventory. Alright. So we'll try that before. So what is this? The desolate camp. Alright, I wanna buy some food before I go out. Are these chicken nuggies? Those look like chicken nuggies. They're cheap like chicken nuggies. This girl has fruit, so let's... I really like having these because they basically do a little bit of everything. Oh, and I'm going to sell this guy this sword too. And then I'll go back. So, like I said, the combat's really, really difficult, and I was just kind of looking at my inventory. I want to talk about a couple items for anybody who doesn't know. But basically, like, if you're injured, you basically have to use, like, these healing slabs and, like, splints to get the injury down. And then if you're bleeding, like, there's bandages. The best way, I think probably the most common way that people heal is... So, I could go to the brewery, or I could go to the desolate camp. One of the guys told me about an entire outlaw gang. They decimate sometimes. They look like those scumbags. It should be empty now, but for how long? I mean, my main mission right now is to go to this brewery. Let's just go to the brewery. And then I'll try using the bedroll right outside, because this is like definitely a couple spaces over. What'll probably happen as well is I'll probably run into... Do you want something? Do you guys want to tell me? Okay. There's a raspberry bush here. Snag that. There's usually raspberries and blueberries like everywhere that take off like a couple points here and there of hunger and thirst. And you definitely want to keep your your hunger and thirst in check. There was a person up there, but I'm not going to talk to her. I'll talk to this guy. This man. I think that was a woman over there cutting straw, and there's a dude just over here like chilling. It's like, yeah, I like this flatbread. He didn't have anything other than flatbread. There's another guy down there. A peasant scythe. I could actually take that scythe, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna head on over. A lot of plants and stuff you can find. Most of this stuff is like does minor things. Intoxication change, negative thirst effect, negative thirst, sanity, morale. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice one. Reduce the duration of a bad trip. I guess if I'm and drunkenness. So if I eat the wrong kind of mushrooms, I guess I can reduce it with herbs. It's good to know, like, when you're walking around, like, what kind of herbs and stuff do what. Alright, so now we're out here, like, in the wild. The thing you have to be careful about in the wild is not any animals right now, but there's usually a lot of bandits around. So bandits will try to bandit you and kill you. And like I said, melee combat is super unforgiving, so... You know, I think... So the thing is, like, when you're, Oh, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of this stuff. I'll eat this flatbread now. When you're moving around, like, the map, you kind of don't want to move too many spaces too fast. Because basically what'll happen is, if you run like 5 spaces in, and some bandits run 3 or 4, like, if you move 2 spaces, if you're in the process of moving 5 spaces, you move 2 spaces, see an enemy, and then you both move 3 spaces towards each other, you're already gonna get into melee combat. But if you're playing with Derwin anyway, like, you definitely want to stay back and like try and use the bow. So look, here's some guys. I'm just gonna try to kill one of them at least. But it looks like there's more down there too. I definitely kind of want to run away and then heal before fighting this guy. Maybe he won't follow me that far. Okay, I'll just go over here. Usually they won't move through zones. Oh, this guy did. So I'll just have to... Let's see if I can chase him down. Alright, so he just disappeared somewhere, which is fine. But like I said, like the melee combat, man, like will just get you. So I'm gonna use R and just rest right here, and probably just eat some berries, and maybe some chicken nuggies. And I'm just waiting for my this stuff to go down, my injuries to go down. I'll keep the sword for right now, but typically weapons and stuff are an easy ditch because they don't, like weapons like this don't sell for very much. Alright, I'm done resting. So let's see if we can go back and find these guys. But like I said, I mean, that's a perfect example. Like, you can just die, like quickly. So there's definitely a couple more down here. There's one. Dang it. You definitely want to be careful with like your keystrokes, because it's easy. Like if I swap weapons, that's a turn. Fleawort is good. Fleawort's like really good, because I can use this. Like I can use, oh, if I have injury somewhere, and it doesn't have any negative effects. So that other guy was around here somewhere, but he must have got lost, I guess. But that is kind of like the problem with running alongside the path, is that I tried to shoot that bird right there. You can definitely kill birds. That's a big bird. I'll take it out. We also get XP from that. Get 6 XP from killing the bird. Ooh, he makes chicken nuggies. So yeah, we'll just move on. And hopefully not run into more banditos. Ooh. I've never seen a snake before. 11 XP for killing that viper. Can't pick it up though. That's okay. He'll just keep trudging along. We definitely want to follow this path, but I think I might go to this other corner, just because I want to like avoid. I want to avoid and then if I just go up here, it should move me right next to where I want to be. So the brewery should be right up here. We're just kind of traversing these zones right now. And honestly, I think I might sleep in this zone right here. If this, and this should be. Yeah, so this is the brewery here. Alright, so I could camp down here, but I did just go up a level as well. Let's just try camping. I guess, I don't know, do I want to go in there in the middle of the night? Maybe. Maybe I could just go in there in like the morning. So my progress has been saved. My bedroll is destroyed. Let me switch. Okay. Let me look. So I definitely want to eat some stuff. I don't want to become famished in a fight. Alright. So progress saved. Let's level up. What I think I was eyeballing before was this dismemberment skill. Yeah, these are all one-handed axes here. Alright, so let's go to two-handed axes. And I like this dismemberment skill. I think that looks pretty good. Then we have like a skill to use. Alright. So that's in a good spot. I think it's really important to carry a bedroll and save. Because like I said, if I died, I would have to go all the way back to my save. And right now, I've been playing for like 26 minutes. So, I mean, obviously I was like doing a little talking and stuff, but the gist of this mission, as well as the Aldor told me that the Oaken Barrel was captured by bandits. So, I have been here before, and I have died here before. So I know... Okay. Well, maybe this guy will just talk to me. We'll just say, fine, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We're just going to try to... try to take this on one at a time. I think this guy is stuck by this pole. Which I'm totally okay with. Like I said, I definitely don't want to get in... I don't want to get into a spot. There we go. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Kind of want to run away from these people. I think I'm going to run down here. And go to the other zone and then go back around. I just really don't want to die. Dying in this game like sucks up so much time. So let's try going around to the other side. I'm assuming these guys will go back to where they were. I don't know who's over here. But like I said, if I can fight one at a time, that's like the goal right now. I could also put a point on... I could put a point on... I think I'm going to put my point on perception. Because this gives me better vision, better bonus range, and crit. 5% increased crit chance. Which is quite a bit. wonder if that guy's actually friendly. I mean, he's not attacking me, so... Okay. I thought he wanted to chat. I think we can... Okay. I know we need to run. That dude was just smashing me. This is the extent of my tactics. It's just running away. I don't know how other people are playing this. So like if anybody has any advice, you know, let me know. How come it won't let me eat this apple here? What's wrong with this apple right here is like bugged out. Let's use one of these here, and I don't even want to use the other one. Alright, let's go back and try to kill this last guy. And get our bow back out and just be ready to shoot anybody. I don't see an enemy. Maybe there's one just yonder. Yeah, that one dude was like smashing me for big damage. So that was the last guy. Let's cook. Oh, so does it automatically just put what I'm cooking in there? Wow, that seemed like so much harder the last time I was here. Oh, I already cooked it. Oh, so it just automatically cooks whatever. Oh, my fucking... my drumstick went rotten. I'll just eat that stuff and drink some of this. Maybe I can find something like useful in here. I don't know. Oh, this is all stealing. When you see the red come up, it means stealing. So maybe I didn't need to save. I did come to this mission before and get killed. But that one dude's like really strong. Alright, so I think I can... It looks like I can open this chest here. Bottle of oil. But see, like breaking this stuff, it seems like it's stealing. We don't want to steal. We are good guys. All right, let's see if. Let me go back and pick up some of these guys. I also want to actually see. Yeah, it's only worth 3. Alright, so there's no... These guys didn't drop any weapons. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll just go back to town. Like, part of me wishes there was a fast travel, but then, like, part of me is like, okay that there's not. We'll see if I just walk into any bandits like this. I just want to huff it back real quick while we're turning the mission and just kind of see where we're at. Game is definitely unforgiving though. I will not lie. Even though I did not die, I died. I have died many a times. Return to Aldor for the reward. Oh, I got wet boots. What is this wetness? Lingering. Each stack inherently starting with 2 grants 10% backfire to electromancy spells. I must get out of this cold. Oh my god, even starting to look wet. I don't know. I just think they did a really, really good job with this game. And so if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. I mean, that's pretty much the reason I'm making the video. Is to tell people to look at the game. Really, really nice. Just kind of want to see what I get as a reward here. I am really wondering if like swords and shields are better. Or like swords are better than... Oh, you're going down, Betty. Hit him. Hit him. Alright. Let's just keep going back. Here's the bridge. Oh, I did not know I could go in the water. Sparrow is no longer affected by wetness. That's so crazy that the animals can be affected by the wetness as well. Alright, so I definitely got to get up in somewhere. We're so close. I wonder if it's just standing by the fire, or is it because I'm resting? Oh, it must be standing by the fire. Wow, it's so nice. Let's see, we'll just sit here and eat some stuff. Some of these basic bits. I love how I have a frickin' thing here. Derwin received wetness. Claudia spotted. Claudia receives wetness. Yeah, I think I said, like I was saying before, though, nice, really nice game. I just really like the depth in the game. I think it's really good. So Aldor is up here. I want to talk to some of these guys because, okay, this guy talking about bandits are one thing, but we're supposed to do with all the beasts and critters. This guy got moldy cheese? My fave. Alright, let's get up there, go to Aldor. About the brewery. What are you selling? About the brewery. I cleared it out. That's great news. To be frank, my name's Derwin. I didn't expect you to pull it off. As per our agreement, you'll find your cart and horses next to the stables. And here's a little extra for the job well done. Ooh, an unidentified ring. Ooh, brandy. Wow. So we just completed two things. Do you need a mercenary? I only have one character Return of the Necromancer. There is a place nearby, local called Deathly Grave. I hear that's where a dark mage, Urgler, the unpredictable, has been buried long ago. However, he never found his peace. He just keeps coming back to life. 10 years ago, we had to deal with him. These were tough times, but I fear he has returned once more. Some lad spotted the undead lurking. That doesn't bode well. We have to deal with him before he starts to chance to cause trouble. Alright, I'll do it. You have 5 days to deal with it and claim reward. Oh, that's cool. Like, it's cool that they have a timeline. I'll get right on that. Thanks, my guy. Oh, he's super close. And I have the ring to unidentify. I think the game, like for me, the game reminds me of Diablo 2 a little bit. Alright, let's give this drunken dude this brandy and see what he gives us. I finished your task. Look at that. Take this trinket to remember old Ram by. Take care, my guy. Alright, so my horse and car are over there, which I needed for another mission with this guy here. That was down here. But he's probably over there now, so I will deal with that. Let's see, I have a ring and an amulet and 1 scroll. So I already have an amulet that I really like. So I guess I'm just going to use it on the ring. Health restoration, health efficiency, health and energy +5. That's a nice ring. That's a decent ring for where we're at in the game right now. What I was saying though is the game kind of reminds me, I feel like it's taken some hints from can I sleep in this bed? Oh. From Diablo 2. I think with like some of the items, there was something else that made me remind, like with the like having to identify the magical items, reminded me of Diablo 2. I'm sure they do it in a lot of games, but there was something else too that I can't remember right now. But I don't know. I really, really like this game, and I encourage anybody who has a chance to check it out in Steam right now. It's like $25, I think. But personally, I think it's worth it. And then I don't know how much they're working on it, but I think it's quite a bit. I think it just got a pretty big update. So yeah, I don't know. Check it out. I think it's a solid game. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be sure to let me know what you think of Stoneshard in the comment section below.